if Donald Trump's tariffs are actually illegal. Because that is a very real possibility now hanging over the White House as the US Supreme Court reviews whether Trump even had the authority to impose those sweeping duties announced back in April in the first place. At the center of the fight is America's 1977 law, the International Emergency Economic Powers Act. Trump used this very law to declare an international economic emergency and impose tariffs on trading partners, including EU, China, India, and even friendly allies. But here's the catch. The 1977 law lets the president regulate imports. It does not say he can slap tariffs on them. A growing number of legal experts say that distinction matters and that the Supreme Court may rule the tariffs unconstitutional. Others, however, argue the conservative-led court may back Trump, pointing to past rulings where the justices have sided with the executive branch on matters of foreign affairs and national security and national interest. Right now, it could go either way, and the stakes are enormous. If the court strikes down the tariffs, it won't just be a political setback, it could trigger a global financial earthquake. Because in the worst case outcome, the Trump administration may be ordered to refund hundreds of billions of dollars collected from companies since the tariffs were imposed. That would be one of the largest forced repayments in US history, and it would send businesses, supply chains, and global markets into chaos. But even in that doomsday scenario, the Trump administration may still find workarounds with their backup options. If the International Emergency Economic Powers Act route collapses, Trump could fall back on a different law, the 1974 Trade Act and Section 122. This allows a president to impose a 15% global import surcharge for up to 150 days. That's essentially a temporary blanket tariff. It's not a long-term solution because after those 150 days, Trump would need Congress to extend it, but it buys time. Trump's next option could be Section 301, the same law he used during his first term to hammer China with tariffs. Section 301 requires a formal investigation into whether trading partners are harming US industries. But investigations take time, and Trump has often used them as leverage. Then comes one of Trump's favorite tools, Section 232 of the 1962 Trade Expansion Act, the National Security Provision. This is how he justified tariffs on steel, aluminum, autos, auto parts, lumber, copper, furniture, and heavy trucks. And Trump has used these investigations not just to impose duties, but to threaten companies. Drug companies have faced pressure to cut prices. Chip makers and foreign governments have been pushed to make concessions without any tariff actually being imposed. Under Trump's broad definition of national security, almost any industry could potentially become a target. So here's how the timeline may go. The immediate tariffs may fall, refunds may be ordered, trade partners may celebrate, but only briefly, because Trump still holds multiple tools and multiple legal pathways to resurrect the tariffs, reshape global trade, and twist international arms until they accept Trump's deals.